Io and all that is trying to take away our jobs. Because you can actually get whatever app they want and do their job. Again, they're taking away the part of the CIO or CTO's work by them for themselves, because these apps are available. They're very available. Some of us are running, it's actually the new world. But that's actually changed. Cloud services have actually defined the data center environment to that completely. So the thing, if we're still really in that era of ensuring that we have our own data centers, servers have to come and running, and all of that, that's not, that era is actually fast growing. So we need to have everything, basically. There are various terms of new paradigm business, paradigm costing business model that have CIOs speak about all over them. You know, where I used to work before, we had a lot of issues with regards to airlines. Okay, actually I used to work in the airport. Now, for you to go to operate a flight, and then operate a flight, you have to find what we call a flight plan. The flight plan actually indicates what the flight is about, destination, number of souls on board the aircraft and all of that, the routing and all of that. You actually put out the flight plan. So you're given a sequence of when to start up of the aircraft, and when to taxi, and when to take off and all that. So depending on what you find your flight plan and time for departure, that sequence number is given to you. And what used to happen basically is the fact that they drive to our office physically to find that flight plan. And we're looking at time between their office and our own office, delays and everything. I'm saying, okay, this kind of thing really, we should make it more efficient, more effective. Okay, we started to go portal. Where anybody is, because again, limited our revenue pay, because people outside Nigeria cannot find flight plan outside Nigeria, because they need to have somebody physically go to our office in Nigeria to find flight plan. I'm saying, we need to actually make our service global, and we develop a web portal where they enable anybody anywhere in the world to find a flight plan and pay us the money. So which means that we're actually getting revenue not just locally, we're getting revenue from anywhere in the world. Again, that increases our bottom line in terms of business and all of that. Again, that's part of looking at what your business is all about and how to enable that business to enable the bottom line. And funny enough, a lot of vendors go to combination data school migration and say, look, this is actually excellent, this is great. Because again, we save them time, we save them wear and tear of their vehicles, fuel and all of that. We save them so much cost because it was free for them to use. But we know that to our benefit, as they use it, we're going to get more revenue. So the more flight plans we get, the more revenue we get. But when you do the manual thing, it's limited how many flight plans you can process within an hour or a day and all of that. Okay? So just to give an example. The CIO job is self-continuous of going profound transformation that is pushing business technology leaders inexorably closer to customer demands, customer experience and customer. You must be someone who looking at how can I use IT to enhance revenue generation of my organization, how can I use IT to enable that, how can I enhance our business processes, how can I optimize the whole work, the whole business. That's what you need to actually think about as a CIO or a techie within your organization. How can I use technology to transform my organization? That's something that is important for IT to do basically. That's what I call value innovation. Value innovation actually is a way of upgrading your current IT assets and creating differentiation and lower cost for your customers. So you create two values, you differentiate your product and services and at a lower cost. You're not undermining quality. Quality is actually maintained, but you're actually giving your customers a better deal and you're going to have increasing volume because of that. Really. I'm not going to talk about technology today, I'm talking about business and management. That's what I'm talking about today. I'm not a techie person. so I used to be a techie. But I'm talking about more business and technology. That's what I'm talking about this very today. So we are taking things and all that. Now, as a CIO, what are the challenges that we encounter? She mentioned some of them already when she was talking about it. And I need to really emphasize this and support the funnels of play. Because if we understand the challenges, then we're able to actually define how we can solve the challenges and be able to get traction and leverage and be champions in our organization and be relevant in our organization and somehow become indispensable in our organization. Okay? The first one is define the IT core. The traditional IT is no longer existing. Traditional IT, like I mentioned earlier, where you have the data center. You must have your own data center is running. Cloud is taking away that already. That's one. Social is actually affected the way business I want to be. Okay, mobile. Everybody carries his office in his phone. The business has a question everything. How many of us have more than 2 phones here? Well, you have 2 phones. 2 phones. And they are smartphones, right? They're all smartphones, right? You have an iPad or a tablet. You use tablets. Yeah, you have a laptop. Now, what has happened to us? People carry their offices in their phones, their office on their phone. And for you and I, because bring your own devices to the workplace, bring your own apps to the workplace, or something like that, bring your apps to work and all that. So they want to take out of feel and use the experience they have on their phone, with their tablet, or their laptops, outside the office, in the office. But because we're enterprise, we create limitations and restrictions in the enterprise environment, how users can actually operate. But that's not what they see when they get out of the enterprise. So how do you now bring this together? How do you manage this together? Ensure that user have the same rich experience all across, from home to the office. So that's something that a lot of my LOCIOs I think is actually grappling with today. Because funny enough, it's the user that drives what happens today, not you. The user wants what he wants, where he wants it, and how he wants it, or where he wants it. It's not about you, it's about him. And each of us actually are users or customers in different perspectives. We want what we want, when we want it, how we want it, and where we want it, and when we want it. It's not about the service provider or the manufacturer. No, it's about us, really. So the market demands is actually driven by the customer itself today in our world. But that's what digital transformation works with 4 hours these days. 4 hours. That's true about it. So whether at 9 p.m. in the night, you get an email. You need to treat that email. Even though you're not there in the office. So analytics. Big data has changed the way data you look at these days. Whether it's structured or material data, it's changed everything. As a matter of fact, most of our users live on the social media. That's what they do. That's what they do. Either on Facebook or Twitter or LinkedIn or Instagram, that's what they live. So they also want the social media to be part of the enterprise environment. That's what they want. Because that's where they can easily live with. Everything actually aggregates around the social media environment or in our world today. You want news, you want information about any service on the social media plane. So how do you now move your enterprise to that plane to get the value that plane actually represents? How do you set that agenda for your business? Okay, I'm actually talking ahead of you because this is quite interesting. Of course, growing as a strategic leader, CIA was actually should stop being operations people. It just stopped. I mean, it doesn't make sense. You say you're a system about operations. You should actually be on the strategic level of organization, not operations. You have somebody who is IT manager who runs the business, who runs the operation, not you. So you should be at the strategic level, develop strategic plans and agenda and goals for the business. Because you can't be running about keeping the lights up and all that. That's not your business. That's not your core business. You should be there for somebody who has operations. In 2004, I just had a departure from, again, based on exposure, experience and all that. I came from the training somewhere and I came back, I said to myself, I think I need to just expand myself from operation of IT and focus on strategy and business. And I just called myself, I said, you know what, you're the next person to me. You're actually the one in charge of IT now. I'm not in charge of IT. And it was like a joke. And everybody, and from my end to everybody, I made an official thing that, look, when it comes to IT operations, this person in charge. When it comes to strategy of IT, I'm the one in charge. So, number one, what did that do for me? That actually took me from a level of, because I can't be doing strategy and doing IT operations at the same time. It's not going to work. But the demands are different demands. And you need to be able to meet up those demands. Okay? You need to balance cost and value. I mean, she talked about the issue of cost and all of that earlier on. So, cost and value. I mean, yeah, things are nice to have in organization, but they're not really necessary. They're nice to have things. They're not great value in the organization. So, if you look at, hey, how can I always balance cost and value? But whatever IT spend you do, there must be a total investment on IT spend. You must show by metrics what value that IT spend into the organization. You must have the way to monetize your IT assets. How to monetize your IT assets. And you have a lot of assets that you're not actually monetizing. That's why the CEO thinks you're just spending money. You're spending money. And you're not saying anything. But when you take that money by monetize those assets, which might do some of them, you find that you can actually give report on the value of creating an organization based on the things you've actually employed. So they will stop talking about it as a cost center. They will look at it as a partner and a cost center for the organization. Okay? Now you know accommodate IT service users. Like I said, this is what they call the shadow IT guys now, the shadow IT. They actually like another IT department, IT organization, within our first organization. They're not IT people, they're not techie, but they know a lot about tech than most of us do. Because this is what they use. I mean, technology has actually made it so easy for them to get what they want. To do stuff. To even develop codes, because they have QIs that can help them write codes and all of that. So the codes that you say you're writing, they can write it as well. So they sit there in the HR, in finance, in commercial, and all that, and they're doing stuff that you ordinarily should do. And they're creating problems for you on your enterprise. It's just part of your enterprise. So you need to find policies around how you can accommodate those people so that again the enterprise remains the enterprise and value can come to the enterprise. I hope this is making sense to someone. Okay, we're going to choose the IT department. I already talk about the IT operations. We need to talk about that. Have IT operations separate from the CIO, strategy, environment, and all of that. Not even IT tech support. Now, everywhere in the country, there's serious disruption in businesses because tech startups just come in, just start up, and they disrupt the entire business model altogether. So, again, disruption is something that is constant in our world. The way change is constant. Disruption has become constant in our world. But we wake up in the morning today, tomorrow, I find that things have changed. Because somebody just woke up somewhere and just, push an app out in the world and changed everything and the way business is done. So, again, how do you run with those trends? How do you proactive and predict for all those changes that happen? Right? You need to predict it and then actually be ready to take advantage of those changes. Again, innovation is key. You must constantly be somebody who innovates, looking for new ways and better ways to do things. You must innovate. And it can come in incremental ways. It doesn't have to be so one large innovation thing or that. It can be small incremental progress that you make. And before you know, you find out that you actually move over a couple of months, you have to separate it that human in your organization and all that. Securing the mobile enterprise. There's nothing like traditional perimeters. That's gone. That's collapsed. I mean, because think about it. Somebody's on the mobile device. He has access to your enterprise. How do you protect what happens between him and enterprise? How do you secure that transaction between him and enterprise? And he can do that from anywhere in the world. And remember that there are a lot of hackers and stealers waiting to do some bad stuff all over the world. So how can you secure that mobile exchange between your employee or your staff who is outside your network, working inside your network? Actually outside, working inside your network. How can you secure that? So that's a challenge for CIOs as well. So again, setting an agenda. For data analytics. How you set the agenda, how you can actually make use of the volume of data that generated in your organization, in your organization, your business environment, just and all of that. How do you look at those data? How do you make intelligent use of that data? How do you generate value by generating that data? Analytics, that's key. Now, X20 rule, the priority principle. Then we said that 20% of people will actually produce it within our views. So if you have 1/5 of people working for you, you're done. You're not as good as done, basically. So again, in your organization, as I said, agenda, you need to be able to get at least 20 people out of the entire workforce who are using IT well. They actually set the place for you and change the negative mindset and perception that blah blah IT 20 people. And it seems to get actually. One thing we did actually was that we looked across several departments and the people who we already identified that these guys are IT savvy users. We cultivate relation with them and make them champions in the various departments. And we use them actually to create that desire for people to use technology to work. And by the time they start doing things and talking, because they will talk. They become your apostles and champions in the evangelist organization. And they talk about you. They become your salesmen and marketers, really. So you do less work. Because those guys are there for you in the field, so to speak, in their HR, finance, and all that, talking about IT, people that know IT people are easier to deal with them. HR people talk about IT than and IT talk about IT to the HR person. So it's important for you to get those champions within different departments who comes to your process to actually deliver IT, putting that in the departmental space and all that. That's something that needs to be done. Again, in terms of things, again, that's another thing that's actually becoming super wave all across the world. And they said that 50 billion connected devices will be available by 2020. Again, everything from driverless cars to unmanned aircrafts to your refrigerator in the house to your microwave oven to your gates, to your gate, access gate to your garage and all that. Are going to be connected all over the world. So again, how do you prepare your organization for this change? What's going to happen? And it's already happening in certain crimes. We hear about smart cities, smart cities. That's what it's all about basically, smart cities. Where everything is actually interconnected from the water system to the fire, the service, to hospitals. Everything is interconnected. So if you're sitting down with your mobile phone or your iPad or your laptop, wherever you are, you can actually have access to government or services. The transport system is everything is close connected. So again, how do you plan for that change, that transformation that is coming? Again, the issue of data. Data now can't be rehearsed in your place. It can't be rehearsed in your office. It has to be rehearsed primarily in the cloud. But that's where you have to really have the space that you require. You have security as well and all that within that space. So don't bother yourself about power supplies in Nigerian environments, whether there's no one get back. Don't bother about the fact that people don't have the data center is not safe, not secure, there's no condition and all. Like, don't bother about those things. But the cloud takes away those things from you. All of those from you. Of course, I'm not going to write it wrong. Because when it comes to the issue of high-level IT, when people bring your devices, bring your apps, bring everything that you have to the workplace, then more things are coming up, like in the workplace. They're creating pay for the IT guys. But again, we need to set an agenda, be able to be forward-looking and look at the trends, and be able to look at how we can not just try and work with people from doing what they want to do, how you can actually embrace them and use them actually to create value in the organization. Because that is your workplace, really. That's your workplace. The digital workplace of today actually is all these devices. It's not the physical office, it's not big and important. The digital workplace of our world actually is your laptops, your iPads, it's your smartphone. That's the digital workplace of our world today. That's where everybody basically stays, basically. I mean, you are in a place. Not that people talk to themselves. Everybody's on his phone, doing WhatsApp and doing all that other stuff. You know, physically they're not connected, but digitally they're connected. It's a quote. So the best way to predict your future is to create it. So, how do you create the kind of environment you want to your nation fighting? The best way to predict your future is to create that future that you want. So, as an IT, as an administrator or CIO or CTO, you must create the kind of future you want in the environment for technology. You can't leave it to chance. So you must set the agenda, you must define it. You must be deliberate efforts to plan it out, set it out, and just create that environment you want for you within your Nigerian society. Just a few attributes for today's technology. So, one reason because there's a difference between being digitally literate and being digitally fluent. They're two different things. Most IT people today are digitally literate. They're not digitally fluent. That's a problem. That's why there's a problem between them and business. Now, for you to be digitally literate, that means, of course, you have the skill and everything about technology and all that. But again, you don't have a connection to business. Now, whatever you do, you're looking at people as tasks, not as people, not as relationship based. when you're legally fluent, everybody becomes in relationship with you. Anybody engaged into actually is a relationship you actually cultivate your starting. When you're legally fluent. And that's what changes everything. But they're looking at you as somebody who is their friend, not somebody who's an employee or a colleague, not a friend. It moves from being that colleague and employee to a friend. And friends do things for friends. That's what about it. When you enter that friendship level, everything changes. You know, I said earlier, I'm not talking about it, I'm talking about simple things that make things work. Simple things. So you need to be digitally fluent so they can actually create transformational relationship within your organization, with your colleagues at work. And you know, funny enough, this is not just about your colleagues. You have several customers, the board, the management, the employees, your standard customers, they're all your customers. They decide and define what happens to you. Basically. So it's not just about those internal customers, both the internal and external customers. So you need to build a relationship with them and all that. You need to be strategically operational, like I said earlier. You need to be strategically operational. Forget about your general IT. I mean, that's not really becoming somebody in demand. Some people are so small, don't believe that they're still keeping it. I'm going through the pain, so I'm trying to keep that. He did that personally. So now what happened after that was like everybody just felt, oh, come on, this project was what we're executing this project. So it's no longer an IT project as a whole, it wasn't IT any longer. Because why? Over time we actually spent time with everything. It was too what we're doing and the value that particular is not innovation. So just took ownership of that thing and said, look, this is drive it. And that changed everything for us. So you must speak the language. All right. Something like IT agenda. So basically, you must understand the business itself. That's one. You must understand the industry where you belong, how the business runs, what are the regulatory issues about the business, and all of that. We'll talk about more of that. You understand technology and infrastructure. Understand what technology is available, what you can apply to operation, and then you understand that. You need to understand your people. Who are they? What are they like? What do they desire? And it's not about you, it's about what they want. It's not about what you want. You can't be setting an IT objectives for them. No, you have to be from user objectives. You don't put technology to meet our user objective. It's not about you, it's about them, really. Of course, you need to define the kind of process in your relation, how you can actually use IT to enable more efficient and effective process. Okay? How do you have a governance policy? Of course, I mean, that's something that's key, and it's structure. Define different policies for different aspects of the business, you know, and all that of IT. Political property relation, relationships, apply the 2020 rule. Now, budgeting again something that for me is important. We change our budgeting style as IT, because every time they say, IT has X amount of money. So what we basically did was, IT now had a zero budget. IT now had a zero budget. What happened was that if finance wanted something had to do with IT project, the funds put in the finance project. And it's called IT in finance. In commercial. So at the end of the day, how much do IT have for the year? Zero budget. So nobody talks about IT having budget now. So nobody talks about IT having money. So the IT project actually was now put in different departments that require those IT service. So it's no longer IT project as well. So again, that is our budgeting framework and all of that. And it makes it easier for us to get. Because if you have finance, you're asking for 30 computers. And you don't create that budget in your finance budget. Sorry, I never get any computer for me. I don't have a budget for you to that budget. So again, you need to actually share this amongst your departments to take away the wahala from your head, pay from your head, like you are spending the money. Of course, you have the budget system. Have your trends, forecasting, patterns and all that. So that which report actually goes to management and tells them how the IT spends generates value to the organization. Something that you do all the time. So what about this? Now, for about understanding business, there are a lot of things to understand business. The environment of the business is the economic environment. Because look at government policies, the regulatory environment, how does it impact your business? Look at fiscal environment, where you do your business, social environment, the culture of people and all of that. Look at competition as well. You know, yeah. Look at technological environment as well that impacts on the business as well. Those are external to business. What's the look at the business, they look at strategy. What's the vision for strategy and vision? Now, within this strategy and vision, what's IT's vision? What's IT's vision? Look at the vision, strategy and vision. You write your own vision and IT from the corporate vision as well. What's the greatest strength of the organization? So you must manage to know this. Of course, what's the vision strategy of the world? All of this needs to understand what they are. For your own organization, each organization is very unique in itself. Of course, operating model, what are the processes, what are the technologies that actually available, what are the revenue streams that they basically have? Can it be improved upon? Can it be made better? Can one add other streams into it based on technology and all of that? Can we do that? Of course, operation framework, look at all of this. Well, industry challenges. What if you need to look at? Business drivers, so you look at the construction environment, what's the environment like, you gotta put work there and all of that. Is it a single location, multiple locations? Do you have branches or just have one office location? What are the changing market dynamics? How does the market affect what you do? How do you communicate with the infrastructure? How do you communicate? What kind of things you have in place? Then business drivers, what are supply and demand planning for the organization basically? How do you do, is it performance driven or not? And how do you performance what it is? Customer management. Look at customer management, service management, group management, and all of the processes as well. And this is actually something like important. You know, Jack Welch said, when the rate of change, on the outside, it's the rate of change on the inside, the end is here. So as an IT person, the rate of change outside is the rate of change inside. You actually go at the business. I very good extent. When the rate of change on the outside is the rate of change on the inside, you actually the end is near, and you're going to stage. So that's something that we need to understand. You know, for me, this is actually very key. This information system information is key because that's how you get value. It's not some infrastructure, you need the data, information, then you need intelligence, and now then that becomes wisdom. Wisdom actually is what changes everything in organization. Wisdom. We apply that information like you get after analytics and all of that. Looking at trends, forecasting and all of that. That changes everything basically. Just to go through this. 6 skills, habits, and use of specific areas. IT does everything. Massive about it. So no matter where you know which industry you belong and all that, IT is key to your success. So everybody needs something. ERP, email system, collaboration tool, messaging and all of that. So IT affects everything. So again, you must have the IT knowledge and skill as a CIO as well. You must be a learning and growing CIO. You must be ready to learn. Talk about certification here. You must be ready to learn constantly and regularly. You must learn. That's key. CIOs are master of network relationship, of clever relationship over and over again. You must be digitally fluent. You must be relationships, not transactional, not transactions. That's key. You must have a solid knowledge of the business and industry, so you understand your business and industry. You must know it. Then you must have the ability actually to market your ideas and influence other people to buy into what you do as an IT. Talk about my MD right now, how he was into the project and all that, and he took over the project. So you must be influential in your organization because of what you want. CIOs excel at recognizing and growing talent. Again, you must get back people, competent people to work. You're going to look the kind of value you want going forward. So I'll just take questions here now. Let's take questions. Now we are giving service to commercial, finance, HR, all of that. It's actually at a cost. It's not at a cost. because someone master the business service, the person will pay cost to it. So you need to define what that cost is to organization. They're not paying for it, but they need to understand the cost. The board or the management needs to understand what that cost is. So when they're talking about IT spend, they know what value you're generating for them, basically. Because you're actually quantifying the value of that service you're providing different business units within your organization. It's actually a service that can be paid for if an external person will that service. So as an in-house support person, IT person, you need to monetize what that cost of that service is. That's key. That's part of your reporting as well. Not changes everything. That's part of your reporting. You can't be reporting and having this server is down, server is up. No, that's not what they want to hear. It's not necessary for the board of management. They don't want to hear that. What they want to hear actually is what's the impact of this server being down to the business. That's what I want to hear. Because often I just say, we need to change the server is down. So what? So if I don't change the server, what happens? You know, I used to write memos to my MD, there's something about that memo. When I write memo, there's a particular heading I say do nothing option. And I write after the introduction, talk about what is required, define everything, and I put the do nothing option as before I write my conclusion. And I tell them the impacts of not doing what I'm asking them to do. And I put it in both monetary terms and all of that. So after I did that, because I said, when you're threatening me by this kind of thing, I said, I'm not threatening you. I'm just stating the obvious. And there's none of those memos that came like that idea approved. But tomorrow, the documents are there to show that actually advice are which is, but you don't tell of that. So when there are problems that actually came because of that, it's going to be accountable for it. No, there are times I've started with MD, we'll talk about it, he will tell me this. When we talk, I said, MD, when you're going to look at I'm the expert in this one, so you need to listen to me. Because you know it's to be a good government organization which you're managing. And you know, he will now relax and say, okay, look, what do you want us to do? And I'll see what the world is like, okay, let's go ahead and do it. So, okay, that's the one side. Your data also can be monetized. Data can be monetized. But from where I come from, we actually sell data. Some data. So, again, how do we cost that data? Based on what actually used to generate data, that's what used to actually cost it. So, we cook the investment of technology based on the data we sell. So again, data can be sold. So there are several things you can look at within your organization actually and monetize those services and show that there's value coming out from IT spend in your organization. Any other question?
Okay, my question is not really a question, it's a reference to what is creating the ability. When you were introducing, you mentioned about the CIO being the advisor and so on, and should tell the enterprise what to do. So I did that to, for example, justifying for a new solution in the enterprise. Who should do the justification? Is it the department or the business requesting for that service or solution or the CIO? Yeah. Okay. Handle that. If you are talking about users and this,
you know, I talk about relationship with error.
Because I can provide advice, guidance, what they should come up with business.
I talk about relationship with error. So there has to be constant interaction between you and the users. Constant interaction. As a matter of fact, you actually from that go to shop floors. Shop floors and actually see what they're doing and interact with them and see what their problems are because they share with you. So based on that, you actually go back and say, look, this is the problem. This is actually the solution to this problem. And as you define out those solutions, you engage them as well constantly. You guys need to agree together on it. Because when it's going to be discussed on a larger level, they are going to be there to say, look, this is actually our project, not our IT project. So once that is done, IT take the back stage. And that business should actually take the first stage. And they're going to be looking at that business, not IT now. So it's a lot easier for the management to approve things coming from another business unit, not IT. Even though it's an IT project.
So they should play a larger role.
Absolutely, yeah, but you need to guide them. You guide them from behind.
And especially as sometimes the cost becomes an issue. It will not look like IT is imposing a solution restriction on them that their cost that can raise their costs against their, income generation.
Thank you. Can we thank Mr. Uchu for now? He will be around for more questions, so please, I'm not just shuffling to one side, we just have a time issue. So thank you very much. Maybe have a round of applause. We will be around during the break to answer more questions, but we do have a time limit, so I would like to introduce our next speaker. We have Mr. Toby Olaniyan. He will be talking to you about the question, is my network secure? Now, bearing in mind the recent DDoS attack on GYN and the consequential action on notable organizations like Twitter, Amazon, and such like, this is a question we should all be asking. Now, even if you've had numerous firewalls, numerous perimeter securities, internal securities, it's a question you do need to be asking. Mr. Olaniyan is currently an information security architect at Ericsson Mobile Financial Services, and he has extensive knowledge in information security. So please join me in welcoming him